Mix 94.7. Thank you, Sean. 8:10. Here we go on a Tuesday morning. And right now it's cloudy sky out there. And it's a warm day. And in fact, so warm that our couples today, one of them did not wear a coat in. But he has a black... Did you get in a fight on the way here, Daryl? What happened?
Could have, but I didn't.
No. You'll see if you're going to watch our video here shortly at kmch.com. He's got a big black eye. First thing that Jenni said, it wasn't me. It was a tree, wasn't it? You got in a fight with a branch?
Got to fight a branch. Fell off.
Well, there you go. Well, Jenni, let's talk about you. We've talked about him. Tell me about you as we meet the Vaskes this morning.
All right. I'm Jenni Vaske, and I work at St. Mary's School as a teacher's associate in the kindergarten classroom.
Now are all the kindergartners gathered around the radio listening and cheering you on? They always ask you that, who's watching you from home.
Yes.
So
I know the teacher I work with is cheering me on.
Good. Well, let's say hi to him this morning.
Hi, St. Mary's School.
Good. There you go. Daryl, you want to say hi to all the hogs that you oversee with your work?
Hello, hog.
There you go. Well, it'll be 30 years coming up in May, correct?
Yep.
All right. And I'll ask you before we get into the hard questions, what's the key to almost 30 years of success?
Probably compromise.
Mm-hmm. Daryl?
Taking time for each other.
There you go. All right. Now, let's get into the hard questions. Who is going to leave us first?
I think Daryl.
Daryl's going to go. All right, Daryl, you head out that way. There's Danny. Danny is our keeper of the contestants, so we'll send you out that way. We'll make sure he's all set up and everything. Jenni, I will ask you to pick a card out of the 15. All right, that's the card we're going to play here. And, of course, our questions this year come from the 1986 Pressman version of the new Newlywed game, Home Game.
Nice.
Which, when I was telling you off the air, I said, when we told the staff that's what we were doing, like, well, people could get the board game and cheat. Like, nobody's going to read through 1,000 questions.
Right.
You watched yesterday. What did you take away from yesterday's proceedings?
I thought it was hard questions, so We'll see how we do.
You have 4 pieces of paper in front of you there. There's a Sharpie right there.
All right.
25 points per question the first round. You want to try to match when Daryl comes back and joins us. All right. Here we go. Question number 1. How will Daryl say you would complete this sentence? Now, again, this is you talking. When we're both in our favorite sleeping positions, you are usually facing the blank.
So Daryl is usually facing
So which way does he face? He says, okay, so she wrote me. All right, next question number 2. Who said I love you first?
Probably me.
Probably me. Do you remember where?
I do.
Where was it?
Well, it was near where I live. And we were having the conversation. I don't remember exactly how the conversation went, but I made it very clear that we were dating.
So you decided, and that's how it went.
There was nobody else in the picture.
All right. Question number 3. What will Daryl say you have been saying around the house lately? My way, your way, or no way? Now, he's answering for you, so he's talking about you here.
Okay.
My way, your way, or no way?
I'm going with my way.
My way. All right. And finally, question number 4 of our first round. The one thing that we always agree on is what? It's the one thing you guys always agree on.
Doing things together.
Okay. So whatever you think is going to match him, write that on the card there. All right. So she's writing that. You have very nice penmanship, by the way.
I'm shaking now.
Oh, this is the easy part's just about to here. Now you got to answer the questions. Match him.
Yeah.
So now it's up to him at this point. All right. Let's bring Daryl on in here, making the long walk from the next door soundproof studio. Which by soundproof, I mean Danny's in there. Oh, yeah, hide those. Make sure he doesn't. That would completely ruin it. So, all right, Daryl, before you get into the hard questions, what music was Danny playing for you in there this morning? Anything good?
Song. Yeah, it was pretty good.
Good. Yesterday it was Huey Lewis. Did she let you pick or did she pick?
No, they ended up playing.
What was it? Eric. Oh, Eric. I'm so sorry. All right. She did good. It didn't take us long for that first round.
Wow, that's amazing.
Now, here's the deal. You're going to try to match her as close as you can. We got the 2 judges out there that'll give us the official ruling. 25 points per question, total possible 200 points. The number to beat yesterday, and Kelly and Danica had 50 points. So here we go. Daryl, you're going to match her. Question number 1. How would you answer this question? When we're both in our favorite sleeping position, you are usually facing what?
Her.
She says me. There you go. That her and me. I would say that's Danny. Is her and me a match? That's yeah. I just wanted to make sure it was legal. So we give you the first ding of the morning. 25 points. Question number 2. Who said I love you first? You or Jenny? Think back those almost 30 years ago.
Jenny did.
Jenny did. Jenny says she did as well. Now, do you remember where? Because she knows exactly when. She knows what the weather was. She knows what she was wearing.
I can't think that I do, but it's probably... I get a guess, right?
Oh, yeah. This is just bonus point. This is just for fun because she has a great story. Yeah, this is not a counted question. I just want to see if you guys can match further.
It was probably at her trailer house.
And then the story, now tell him what you told me about it because you were pretty...
Oh, he knows.
She said she decided you guys were dating at that point.
Yes. I didn't know that.
Now you do.
I could tell you the date.
See, oh, gosh.
It was
really?
May 6th, my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
What? I should have asked you that. May 6th.
1990.
Wow. All right. Question number 3. Now we're talking about Jenny here. What would she say? She's been saying most around the house. My way, your way, or no way?
I would say my way.
My way. And she says my way. There's 3, 75 points so far in the first round. And final question for you to answer. What's the one thing that you guys always agree on?
Probably the music.
Music. He says I like that. Well, show us the card now. She said doing things together. But guess what? 75 points the first round. That is not bad. And we got a whole nother round to play yet. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break, pay a couple bills. Jenny is going to go into the soundproof booth. And Daryl, it's you and me, all right?
All right.
So stick around. Part 2 of the Newlywed Game coming up with Daryl and Jenny. Almost 30 years together. We'll see how well they do in round number 2 right after this. REO Speedwagon.
I'm a friend who I'm gonna keep on loving you. That I can't fight this feeling anymore. Ride in the storm out. Ride in the storm out. Ride in the storm out.
Thursday, July 13th at the Delaware County Fair, Manchester, Iowa.
She doesn't like the tough guys.
Tickets on sale Saturday, February 4th at 9 a.m. at DelawareCOFair.com.
The West Delaware Athletic Boosters invite you to the annual West Delaware Little Hawk Wrestling Tournament Sunday, February 12th, taking place inside Seedorf Gymnasium at West Delaware High School. Girls and boys from junior kindergarten up to 8th grade will compete. Free registration is $20, no walk-ins, call-ins, or email registration. Wrestling will start at 9:30 that morning with the Super Pee Wee division. Medals will be given to all participants. Concessions will be available all day. Free registration deadline is Saturday night, February 11th at 6 o'clock. There is a 350 athlete limit, so get signed up now. Free register at trackwrestling.com. Search for West Delaware Little Hawk. It's the annual West Delaware Little Hawk Wrestling Tournament, Sunday, February 12th at West Delaware High School.
Every Thursday at 1:30, join Scott from Bit Brewery in Central City, right here on KMCH for the Brewology Bit with Bit Brewery. If you like making beer or just drinking it, this is for you. It's the Brewology Bit with Bit Brewery, Thursdays at 1:30.
All right, welcome back. Here we are, Newlywed game, day number 2. Daryl and Jenni Vaske, Manchester, calling it home, just outside of town. You were telling me gravel roads are kind of not as bad as what they were a couple weeks ago.
Nope, a little sloppy this morning, but all right.
Now, when you leave here, because you tell me you kind of oversee some hog confinements and everything,
Yep.
You got to go hit the road and still put a full day of work in today?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yep.
How many miles do you log per day?
Oh, I do about 800 a week. 900.
Holy cow.
So,
Wow. Do they give you a company truck?
yes.
Okay, good. All right, let's get down to it. We're going to see if we can score you more points. You got 75 now. 4 more questions, 25 points apiece. Question number 1. When it comes to pizza, does Jenni prefer thin crust or thick crust? All right, he's writing thin down. I'm not going to ask you toppings because that's just too
I
hard.
was going to.
For bonus points, write them in there. I mean, we'll only get you 25 points, but we'll just see how good you can match. So,
green olives, and pepperoni.
really? Okay. All right.
I thought it was going to be an easy question. Thin crust.
Question number 2. Which of the following do you lose more often? Your temper, your money, your keys, or your sense of humor? What do you think Jenni's going to match you with? Your temper, your money, your keys, or your sense of humor?
Sense of humor.
Okay. 2 down, 2 more to go. Question number 3. I want you to think back to the first dance you guys ever had. What song was playing?
It's a lot of years ago.
Yeah, she remembered when you first kissed, where it was. You know she's going to know this answer.
I'm going to go out there.
All right.
I think it's Baby Baby, but who sang that? I don't know.
Just put Baby Baby. There you go.
Right or wrong.
There you go. And the final question, what will Jenni say is the one thing in your wardrobe that she can't stand? What's the one thing you wear that she wants to get rid of?
Probably my raggy sweatshirts.
Okay. Gotcha. See, it's not as hard as you guys thought it was going to be. And luckily, we don't count spelling, so you're fine.
Thank God.
All right. He's writing that down. Let's bring Jenni back in. All right. Here we go. And we're going to see if she got the same music. Almost. When is the anniversary, by the way?
May 22nd.
May 22nd. Anything big planned for the 30th?
Yes, we rented an Airbnb down in Lake Ozarks.
Oh, nice. Cool. What time you want me to show up? I'll bring a side to pass. How about that?
Sounds good.
I'm just kidding. How was it in the soundproof booth, Jenni?
Oh, wonderful.
What did you listen to?
Oh, goodness. I don't know.
She
We were
was
just talking about
you guys were just
the music trivia guy, not me.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, you might need to employ that as we go through our questions. He had no problem coming up with 4 answers.
I'm sure not.
All right,
I have
so-
to think like him now.
There, well,
This
or
is
at least
a
match.
challenge.
So, well, first question, I want you to think like you. When
Okay.
it comes to pizza, what do you prefer, thin crust or thick crust?
Oh, probably thick crust.
Oh, he said,
Again, with green
and he
olives.
even wrote the toppings down because
I-
we were going to try to get you,
That was
just-
good, yeah.
That's all right. Bonus points out the window for that one.
Okay.
Question number 2. Which of the following will Daryl say he loses more often? His temper, his money, his keys, or his sense of humor?
Sense of humor.
She says sense of humor. He says sense of humor. You have passed the 100-point mark now.
Woohoo.
Question number 3. I got to find where it was here. Question number 3. What did I ask for question number 3?
What song?
What song? That's what it was. See, we use these as a baseline. Think back to your first dance. What song was playing? Do you remember? Now, you know when your first kiss was. You know where it was. You know how many people were in the room. What color? Do you remember what color shirt you were wearing?
No.
But you remember where it was. He remembers where.
I remember.
All right. Well, for bonus points, where? Where what? What color was it?
I wore a sweater. It's black and white.
Okay. And what was she wearing?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Well, think back to your.
because he went to a certain
Oh.
event.
Oh, well, we'll talk about that off.
I
here.
was just out.
Cool. All right, back to it before we all get in trouble. Back to that first dance. What song was playing?
Wow. I don't think he's thinking the same exact dance, but I'm going to go with the song I'm thinking.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to do Forever by Kiss.
Forever by Kiss. He said,
Baby, baby.
Baby, Baby.
Yeah.
I want to find that song, and I want to play it when we come out of weather
Which
here.
one?
The Baby, Baby.
Oh,
Who sang? We're still trying to figure out who sang it.
I don't know.
That's
I
an
can-
Eric
I can
question.
sing
does
it.
not know that.
Go for it.
No, I
Final question. You got 100 points already. Let's see if we can make it 125. What is one thing in his wardrobe, at Jeff's or Daryl's wardrobe, that is something you want to get rid of? You can't stand. If you could burn it and get rid of it, what would it be?
And Daryl's wardrobe.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
He knew right away what it was.
I know. I should probably know this.
One thing that he has that you would absolutely be happy to get rid of.
One thing that he has that I would. Oh, his blue sweatshirt that he's been wearing all week.
Blue sweatshirt. He wrote his raggy sweatshirt. Now, I've got to ask for clarity. I'm assuming it is raggy, correct?
It's raggy, so it's dangerous
How is it dangerous?
because he works around equipment.
Okay,
So
I
you
get that
can't
part.
have
I was going to say,
ripped
or
clothes.
it's dangerous. So there you go. 125
Not
points for you
bad.
guys.
Not bad.
So now we were talking. You guys are heading to the Ozarks for the 30th anniversary.
Yes.
Well, happy early anniversary for you. Danny, would you grab one of those red bags down there? We're going to see Don Pardo is tied up in the room next door. So just for showing up, we got some goodies for you here.
Thank you.
Let me give you the Johnny Olson treatment. Just for showing up, some tickets to the Bell Tower Theater. We have some goodies from our place. And we got a gift certificate for you, $25 to Aunt Emmy's.
Awesome.
So there you go. And our compliments from the Newlywed game here at KMCH. Thank you guys for being good sports. You are now the team to beat. 125 points. Any parting advice for couples listening in, saying, what do we need to do to keep it working as long as you guys have? What would you tell them?
I would say always be honest and compromise as much as you can.
And get rid of your raggy sweatshirts.
If you don't compromise, you might get a black eye.
You'll get hit by a branch. Thank you guys for being good sports, for coming in. And again, you're going to be able to rewatch this on our website at kmch.com. We'll take a pause. When we come back, we'll check the weather and sneak off to some birthdays. Stick around, the Newlywed game all week long right here on Mix 94.7 KMCH.
There's never been a better time to switch to Extreme. Call today and get $150 back on a smart internet package starting as low as $44.99 a month for a year. Power up with speed options from 100 meg up to 1 gig. Supercharge every room in your house with whole home Wi-Fi 3.